Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Who's here? Anyone here? Anyone? Anyone? Let's see, what do we gotta do? A bunch of crap. Let's get these dungeons out of the way. It'd be Shady Stock, okay. Gotta do that. Okay, salvage, extract. All right. Hello. I love my refined cosmetic. The dragons on the weapons are so cool. I love my refined cosmetic. What does that mean? What is that? Refined this thing? What is refined cosmetic? What is that? Well, that's an overflowing token. I'm not going back to that. What's up, Skags? Good to see everybody at the start of the stream. Oh no, don't die. The new cosmetic can be fine like... Oh, okay. We'll be doing those pulls in a little bit. In like... I don't know, we'll probably do it right after Rite of Exile. We can do the pull after Rite of Exile. What's up, Raspy? No one care. About what? That doesn't seem very nice. You guys tore my group up last night. Yeah, I was busy with Valentine's Day festivities. So I have no idea what happened. I actually haven't played this game for like an entire week. The only reason I'm 1291 is because I turned in all my Battle Pass experience because the Battle Pass is expiring this week. So earlier in the week when I did my raids, like before Thursday, before the reset, I just turned in all my stuff. My full reso is still like 11k. Like I don't really push reso. This game looks so different from when I played. It get a graphic bump? No, it didn't. I mean, I think like the rest of the chat can probably let you know. I think I have one of the better looking streams out of all the people who stream this game. And I think like, yeah, I mean, streaming is, it's easier to make a video than it is to stream. Streaming just can like pixelate and things like that. So any kind of like action sequence. But no, my graphics are actually on low. If we look at my graphic settings, they're all like pretty low graphics. So yeah, most of my stuff is like medium, low, medium, right? So everything's kind of low. Or you know what it could be? It could be that you just have been away for so long that you just don't know what it looks like anymore, you know? Monday vault. Sounds about right. I usually only do vault on Monday just to clear my chest for the week. I actually was playing Diablo 2 Resurrected this week. I was playing on the Warlock. Just kind of messing around. And then I realized very quickly how bad... I shouldn't say it was bad, because, I mean, growing up with Diablo 2 wasn't bad, but I just don't like the whole click to move thing. It just... I'd rather use WASD to move or like a controller, so I actually haven't tried a controller on Diablo 2 Resurrected. Maybe I should try that to see if it helps. There's probably no support on controller though. No, in my luck. You wondered why it was a win? That's because you had me. I like soloing or like doing vault by, you know, like by myself. Solo vault. Oh, this guy, I just realized this guy is 1300 in my party here. Must be nice. Okay, we're gonna do some CDGs. We need to do Hell Slayer bounties. We need to spend some Hilts at the Hilts trader. We have Rite of Exile to do. And then we'll see about Battlegrounds. Not sure yet if we're gonna be doing any of those. Oh yeah, we also have the Phantom Market pools. So we got a lot of weekly stuff and PvE stuff. So if you want to ask PvE questions, this is probably the stream to do it. Because I don't know if we'll have time for PvP tonight. And plus, if you're in my Discord, you know the sentiment with PvP right now. It's just like, it sucks missing escapes because of the latency to the East Coast. You won't have fun in BG if not 1300. How many people are 1300 though? I mean, BG isn't that fun being on like East Coast and Latin America servers all the time. Like that latency is enough to make you like miss escapes and things like that. And like I'm escaping right on top of someone and it doesn't register. That's like super frustrating. I can only imagine what it'd be like if I was playing Fan of Knives, missing escapes and missing knockback shots. Like, yeah, that would be horrendous actually. You're 1300 since Wednesday? That's crazy. And you all got too much time on your hands. I was so busy at work this week. We have like the performance reviews that were due this week, so I was busy with that, and there was like a whole bunch of other work that was happening, and it's just like super busy. And then, yeah, I mean, I just feel like right now, the start of the year is crazy right now. Please from USA to Latin America, there's almost no latency compared to me to Europe. Yeah, but you're not... BGs aren't shared with Europe, though. Like, I get what you're saying. If you're on a server, like, if you're from a certain country and you're playing on, like, European servers, I get that. Like, yeah, of course there's latency. But, I mean, I guess you could always start over, you know, on a different server, but... I don't have a choice on what battleground I get merged into, right? I'll probably get 1300 tomorrow or Tuesday. I probably won't get 1300 until the end of the week. More than likely. Cause I'm usually... Yeah, it's probably going to be around the end of the week by the time I hit it. What up, Rook? Not much. We're just gonna probably have a chill stream tonight with a bunch of like my weekly activities. I haven't actually logged in. I was saying earlier, I haven't even logged in to play this week. I just did my raids and that was about it. And like vault and like just like the necessities of what I had to do this week. But a lot of the other stuff I just neglected. I just haven't had time to play. This, yeah, I feel like it's just, I don't know, way busier. For whatever reason. Bam Namari. You like doing single dungeons? I mean, it's been said that the best way to farm a very specific set piece is to do targeted dungeons and not do random dungeons, but you know, it's like, really? I don't like doing the whole running the same dungeon over and over and over again. It just gets boring, so I don't know. I get bored easily. Better chance. You get more green drops, but you don't get necessarily the green drop that you want, right? So it's been said by Blizzard a couple times, like if you want a very specific set piece, you should just spam that dungeon. Because when the pity drop happens, like pity counter, it might not drop in the dungeon that you want it to drop, right? So that's why they say that. But for sure, random challenge dungeons give you the most green drops per hour. Because you can get, was it up to 4 drops? I think is my record. 4 drops. Because you can get a challenger's plunder chest on each boss. You have the chance to get it on each boss. You have a chance to get your pity drop. And you have the chance to get it from like there's 2 drops that can happen on the boss. The boss itself can drop it, and then you can get a challenger's plunder, right? So that's 2 right there. And each boss in between, it's 1 or 2 bosses in between, so you can get up to 4. And then there has been times where I was just thinking, like, I was hesitating because I was thinking, like, you know, I've actually got 3 drops before on the final boss. It was like, and I was thinking, why did I get 3 drops? Can't remember why I got 3 drops. Challenger's plunder, the boss dropped 1, and then something else dropped 1. Happened only a few times though. Okay, what's going on with this? Blizzard is very poor, which drops in their game. One reason why World of Warcraft is one of the worst MMO ever made. Technically, because they use the same drop system, where their sword, let's say, which is identical to every other sword that would drop the same name drops in this very specific boss. It just kills variety, and I played over 200 MMOs. It's terrible system, randomized. That's well, as a former rank 1 World of Warcraft player, I actually like how if you want a best in slot piece, you either get like the shards from the boss. I call it shards, but like you get the drops from the boss to build it. Okay, so I mean, you gotta. There's different systems. They had different systems throughout the year, so we have to talk about like which system are we talking about, because I would say like trying to get Warglaze was one of the worst. I shouldn't say the worst things, but one of the longest grinds that I can remember. Because I'd always get an offhand, but I could never get the main hand for the longest time. Well, I was the first one to get the main hand though, but you know, it was hard to come by. So, and I'm trying to think like what other gear was like super hard to come by. And then they basically built the system around you get these drops each week, and then after you accumulate like 40 of them, you can just go to the vendor and buy your best in slot gear, right? Like the token system. They did a token system for a while. So, am I keys? Ella, who's this? Who's asking this? Yeah. Tune in to YouTube and say hi. But okay, and then when we compare it to Diablo, right? Diablo games always have randomized stats, and to get the perfect rolled gear, that was always a very Diablo thing. And so it's just like, oh, if you wanted very specific gear where everyone has the exact same gear, like look at Arena and stuff like that, and you know, Heroic, Mythic Plus, whatever the tier of the gear that you're talking about, everyone has the same gear. And then some people didn't like that, some people did like that. So, I don't know. I can't say it's the worst system. I mean, the only really MMOs have I played. Really only World of Warcraft, I think. Yeah, but World of Warcraft doesn't use randomized stats on their gear, though. That's the only confusing thing to me. If you, like, Blizzard, Diablo, yeah, absolutely. Like, no two pieces of gear are the same. Although, I have seen two pieces of gear exactly the same before. I mean, I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's just different. And if you don't like it, you don't have to play it. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Just if you don't like the system, then it's like, okay, well, you know, don't just say it's terrible. You make a choice and, like, decide not to play it or something, right? You know what I mean? You play this game on controller, you prefer it over keyboard or touchscreen? I can't do touchscreens. Touchscreens are, whoa, it's like both lagging. I actually don't like doing touchscreens. I don't know. I can't play on touchscreens. Like on phones, it's very, very odd to play on phones. Like there's no feedback on the screen. You know what I mean? But controller and keyboard and mouse, you know, controller's good for certain games, keyboard and mouse is good for certain games. Like FPS is keyboard and mouse for me. Kind of like these types of games, exploration and controllers like better for. I'm thinking of what's that game? The something in the Will of the Wisp or something. Like yeah, that's a really good game to play controller on. But yeah, there's games that I like playing controller. I mean, I prefer playing controller a lot because I can just kind of sit back and chill. But I guess competitive, like when I play PvP in this game, I play on keyboard and mouse. use a Scuff Envision Pro. No, Scuff Instinct Pro. Is there an Envision Pro? What's the Envision Pro? Instinct Pro is what I use. Let me see what you... Let me see. Look at that controller. Scuff Envision Pro. Oh, there's a Scuff Envision Pro. What is this? Whoa, it's got memory buttons on the bottom. Whoa, what is this? 11 inputs. Huh. Hold on. It has Omron mechanical. It has mechanical switches. Okay. I need to feel it. I need to feel what it feels like. It has Hall effect thumbsticks too. Yo, what the heck? When did they release this? It's a $170 controller. I think it's cheap. It's even cheaper than my controller that I have right now. But I think the Instinct Pro that I bought was $250. For some reason, I think it was like $250. But it has Hall. Who needs Hall effect thumbsticks? First of all, it's awesome. All right, well. Your right trigger is acting up. Okay, well, when this controller dies, I might think about buying that Envision. But the programmable buttons kind of scare me a little bit because using third-party software in a lot of games is bannable. So you gotta be like very careful. And depending on how you program those buttons, yeah, you could get banned for it. So it's like buying you know, keyboards that have like the rappy tappy and like the rappy snappy stuff like that, right? It's banned in competitive Counter-Strike and Valorant and stuff like that, and Apex and all those games. Like they banned a lot of those features. And then so like certain keyboards, certain software on like controllers and stuff can trigger like bans and things, and even auto hotkey can trigger bans. So like you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I'm very wary on third-party software. The only buttons I programmed is for media, like pause play. Those are fine. Those are fine. It's when you use macros. Like button remapping is typically okay, and it won't trigger anything. But macros and like turbo functions and things like that, where it's impossible to press a key that fast, and like, you know, there's like these turbo clickers, like auto clickers and stuff, so you can bind a button to like click 1,000 times. Like those types of macros, those are bannable. So yeah, but simple button remapping, making one button another button, that's usually okay. Because I was gonna switch to a wooden keyboard for but then I was like, I also have to change my mouse because I need this DPI button, and I use a key binder on my current Razer keyboard to change DPI on my Razer mouse. So yeah, and then I was looking at auto hotkey, and I was like, I can't use auto hotkey for that because like I'm gonna get banned for like injecting things in the memory. But we'll see. There's a bunch of mice that I was looking at that had dedicated DPI switches on them on the top. So I don't know. We'll see if I switch to Hall effect keyboard or not. I mean, the optical linear switches are fine. Like there's no issue with them. Just I don't know. It just doesn't sound as nice as some of the wooden keyboards. But then I have to like change the mouse too, and all that stuff is a pain. And then you gotta get used to the mouse because it feels different and blah blah blah. Chains are the worst. The nice thing is there is no stick drift with Hall effect. Yeah, but you want stick drift because of aim assist. Is that true? There's no stick drift with Hall effect? I need to research that. Are you sure? Yes, you're sure. Okay. Well, for any game, any first-person shooter that has aim assist, you want stick drift. Because stick drift will basically make it so that it basically will trigger your auto aim without requiring any user input. So you actually want stick drift. I know it's weird. You actually want stick drift for any first-person shooter that has aim assist. You can add stick drift, some drift in software. That sounds so sketch though. Now you're using the software to simulate stick drift? I don't know about that. That doesn't seem right. It'll probably get banned. Just like every other thing gets banned, because I can think of something that I could do. I could make it have stick drift to left and to the right every single time. Left, right, just to trigger the auto aim or the aim assist. I think that would get abused. I don't know. I think I would ban that from being allowed. I'm just saying that. I don't know. That just. I don't know. Alright, we'll see. I might check out that controller if my controller dies, but I spent my fund of gaming stuff or technology stuff already. Because I changed my work phone from a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus to a Pixel 10 Pro. So, yeah, there's some money down the drain. What's up? Use 1300. I'm not 1300. I only have one of the new essences. I think that's what you're saying. The only really essence that I care about to try is the chest. So, does anyone have the chest? I think I didn't get the chest yet. Okay, let's talk some shop here. So we can talk about new essences. We can talk about warlock. Let's hear it. I do think it is cool that they aligned the Diablo universe across their games, right? So everyone's getting warlock. I mean, I guess it was Diablo 4 got Druid and we got Druid at the same time too. And our Druid was better. The chains? Yep, of course it's chains. Why wouldn't it be chains? It's always chains that kills me. It's always a barb too. You know, I was in front of him, but he still wants to run, you know, right behind me. Oh, by the way, Cell9, is that controller magnetic plate on the front? Can you change it, or do you have to select the skin that you want on it? Doesn't look like it's interchangeable, or is it? It might be interchangeable, because all the Scuff controllers always had interchangeable faceplates. The new chest, meh. But the shoulders have PvP potential. Okay, why is the chest meh? It's interchangeable. Okay. Okay, because they always do the interchangeable things, just in case you get bored and want to change the faceplate. Not much damage output with the chest. Well, maybe it's not designed to be damage output. Maybe it's designed for you being tanky. Does it make you tanky? What if you stack like evasion and stack a whole bunch of like vengeance affixes and I don't know. You're working on Inferno. Yeah, but you can still try it, right? I'm gonna try it. I'll try it, and once I get it, and see what we can come up with. Maybe it's like really good, you know? Okay, after this dungeon, or in like 1 minute, I need to take care of an item. Okay. Give me... I need 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Happy Lunar New Year's. Happy Lunar New Year's. Sorry, I'm checking something. Okay. The shoulders has a huge AoE diameter as well. We can check the chest and shoulders later if you want. All right, let's take a look at while like AFK doing something else. So let's take a look at the stuff. Rain of Vengeance now fires a continuous volley of arrows at a targeted location that stuns enemies. This triggers automatically when other skills damage an enemy using the same target as their location. Oh. So what if you use this with... Wasn't there a main hand or something that also fired multi-shot based on the skills that you use? And then maybe you can stack it with the shoulders, the main hand with the multi-shot, and then the new chest. How about that? Can you do that? And then if you don't need the helmet, and you want to extend your duration as long as vengeance duration as long as possible, maybe you don't even need to run best discretion on the helm. You could run something else too, right? Vengeance active, your primary attack speed is increased. I don't know, maybe we can do something with like a bleed build or something. I don't know. What's up, Ann? How's it going? Let's see. What's up, Keys? Hey, I have a question. I'm a mobile player, but I want to try using controller. I don't know if you recommend using it. Usually the game of Magician, Monk, and Druid. Magician. What's the first one? Magician. Oh, Wizard. Wizard, Monk, Druid. No, I'm not muted. What? What is happening right now? Ann, are you okay? Hello? Yeah, boys, I got that. Yeah, I think it's fine to play on controller. I mean, I play on controller. I mean, I play on both, right? I play mouse, keyboard, and controller. What's this? Fort Vitality, Fort Willpower. What's this? Fort Willpower, Strength. Oh my gosh. That's a juicer right there, but... I mean, sometimes I move around and yeah, I'm just thinking in my mind. I'm collecting my thoughts before I say something. So it's completely normal to prepare yourself beforehand. You know, before you say something. Because you don't want to embarrass yourself and make a fool out of yourself. You know what I mean? But the controller question is, we were just talking about controllers earlier. I think this is one of the games that I would definitely play controller on. Alright. Shady Stock. Okay, I'm gonna need to do my bounties as well. Okay, purchase this. Probably should have waited till tomorrow, but whatever. I was thinking of buying a PS5 controller. Yeah, I mean, you can. Nothing wrong with PS5 controllers. Okay, collect those tomorrow. Let's go do just a couple bounties. I don't need to do many. I'll save them for tomorrow. And then I need to do the Hilts trader stuff. Actually, you know what? Yeah, okay. Let me just do 2 bounties. And then that way it goes to 24 tomorrow. Busy. I haven't streamed for like over a week. Was it 2 weeks now? I've been so busy. How's it going for you? I'll get a nice break soon. Yeah, and then, you know, it's like an 18-hour flight too. ENY, Chinese New Year. Why, you having a party? Your family comes over for 2 days. Wow. I thought maybe I was gonna get the new chest there. I thought I'd get lucky, but you know, never lucky. Three to 4 days. But you're in Singapore, right? So you're in like an apartment too, in like a high rise. So how do you hold people for that long, you know? I'm here for the Frozen People stream. That build's kind of dead right now. Oh, you have 2 apartments side by side. Did you like knock down the wall in between? Because that'd be like dope. The people just naturally flowed over when it got too crowded at Grandma's. Into your place. Gotta change those locks. Okay, I did purchase everything this week. Pretty much. Yeah, and for my sanity too. I can only deal with people, you know, for so long. Then it's just like, I gotta go. Have you PvP'd at all in the last 2 weeks? Not really. I did a couple like games just to catch up on like participation and stuff like that, but not really. Meta is shifting to Necro Mage build that silences and fears. Yeah, that silence is brutal. What region is that? Is that SEA though? Because I feel like our region is always like NA is just always behind on. I don't know. We just play weird. Let's just say that we just play weird. I feel like. I'm Kujira. I forgot what region you're on. Oh, my region. What? Oh, you're East Coast. That's right. You're East Coast. Sorry, I didn't take my ginkgo pills lately, so you know my memory's kind of bad. And plus, like I said, I haven't played the game for like 2 weeks, so my brain's kind of fried actually. A little bit, you know. Are you enjoying the new BG time slots? Not really. Because I don't really get to play Convoy anymore, so there's that. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, I saw the roadmap. I watched the stream, and I saw the pictures. I forgot what exactly was on there, but yeah, I remember seeing it. The only thing I really did was I logged into Diablo 2 Resurrected. I got the key for Diablo 2 Resurrected and played the Warlock for a little bit. I only played for maybe like 30 minutes because that's about all the time that I had. But I just wanted to kind of go in and reminded me of like Chaos Bolt as the first skill that you get. At least I chose. I picked the one summon and then I picked Chaos Bolt on the other tree. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it was it's pretty fun. Just like a time kill, you know, killing monsters and kind of got out. This is the longest I played Diablo Immortal in probably 2 weeks now. It is right now. Is this stream? This is the longest I've played. Okay. So what else am I missing? I did the 2 bounties because the bounties refresh by 8 tomorrow. That gets me 24 for Monday. I have fresh raids tomorrow. I capped my rewards. I probably shouldn't have done all those dungeons though, because when I redeem these tomorrow, it's gonna be Inferno 9 anyways. So whatever. I don't have any keys for Ivan's. It goes off your Paragon level when you redeem these. The dungeon rewards, it goes off your Paragon. Have you cleared towers? I don't clear towers. I just send my pets to clear towers. Right? So you go in here and you put your towers, your pets here, you know? You don't even have to do it. I think I need to do a Kibos though. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So what else do I need to do? I think that's it. I'm gonna claim these now because even if I claim these tomorrow, there's gonna be Inferno 9 or Inferno 10 anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, in 1 hour we have the Rite of Exile to do. I'm not sure if I'm on the roster, but they asked me if I could be available for 3v3 and I said yes. All garbage, nothing good. Alright, let's see. Okay, what else I need to do? I said I was gonna do... What other PvE stuff do I need? And this doesn't have the new chest, right? And then this gets unlocked now, so I might as well pick these now, because... Yeah, after Rite of Exile, we'll do the Phantom Pools. Save those for Inferno 11. I thought they only unlock when you unlock the slots. I already used them, so it's too late now. I'll save the greens for Inferno 11 with that. But I'm pretty sure once they start flashing, I'm almost positive that once they're flashing, it's just like the it's just like when you're trying to save your battle pass for this essence right here, because rank 10 always gives you the new essence, right? But if this unlocks before you go to the next difficulty, it doesn't refresh the... You know what I mean? It doesn't refresh, so you're already locked into your choice. So I'm pretty sure when it lights up like that, you get locked in. Because I know that's how it is for the codex here, like for the green set items. Like, I'm almost positive. Like, I'm 99% sure. You are correct, okay. Yeah, it's locked to whatever when it lights up, right? So when the slot lights up, that counts as quote unquote the drop, right? So it's just like these mystery Legos, right? These things, like if you get or sorry, not the mystery Lego, because it generates it based on the difficulty that you're in. But it's like when people get you know, a drop here, it's whatever when it drops, right? That's what it gets tied to. It's not when you identify it. So I don't know. I know it is for the green items at least. I don't know about the event, but you know, someone said I was correct. So, but I was almost certain because I used to save these all the time. Cause I'm almost positive. Cause I used to save these and it still was like the old difficulty. But you can find out tomorrow. I will pick open this one tomorrow, or whenever I hit Inferno, like 1300 Paragon, and we'll see if these are old difficulty or new difficulty. You're correct, but you open up the next round. Okay. If you keep the light up ones, you can open next round. Yeah, I'm not gonna unlock them until I hit 1300, right? Like I'm saving that for 1300. So then this next round, it'll be in the new difficulty. Okay. Alright, what else do I need to do? Hold on, let me get caught up on some things in Discord here. I was doing this last night too, running through dailies. Oh, I have a lot of stuff I needed that I haven't played all week. Okay, I did my raids. I did my warband thing. The only thing I need to do really is just this Phantom Market pull, which we'll do after Rite of Exile, and then we'll end with just a little bit of PvP. So the stream 6 to 9, we have about an hour and 50 minutes left or so. I guess I should keep farming. Let me look at my greens situation. I probably should just keep running dungeons. That's actually what I should be doing. Just double check. Because my green situation is not the greatest. Yeah, it's not the greatest. And then same thing for like... Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. How many shards and stuff do I have? Wisps. Not enough. And then of course the Moonrite Floria. Oh. 78 out of 200, okay. Was almost sleeping with your eyes open. Sounds awful. I gave up pre-farming greens 1.5 years ago. I don't really pre-farm that much. I just do like... I try to do at least an hour of dungeons a day. I try to. Just so I can get a couple wisps and I'm ready to go. I always save my Moonrite for like right when I hit the new difficulty. I just open like all my boxes and, you know, do all that stuff. Let's see if it takes him more than a minute to kill that boss over there. This is one of those dungeons that I leave frequently. Because the dude, the one guy just died over there. Okay, I was about ready to leave, but... So I know for some people it's already Monday, but everyone have a good Valentine's Day. Game name. This is Diablo Immortal. Are you off work tomorrow? I am indeed. But I have other things to do. so there's not a. It's not like I'm gonna hit 1300 tomorrow. Didn't realize the time. Gotta get ready for ROE. Good luck. Yep. Wow, you still got plenty of time. What do you mean? Yeah, good luck though. Yeah, hopefully I face nomads tonight, you know? I'm just kidding. Good luck. I'm at work and have to get stuff done. Oh. You gotta use your 10-minute break or, you know, your 1-hour break to get your stuff done, you know? Oh, good. Chains. Killing me with chains. This person just said, what? Take offense to that. Can you explain how Mal jumped from 6k rezo to 12.6k rezo in like 3 months? No. What? I'm not even 12k. I mean, you never know, right? That maybe they decided to spend on the game, right? Like, you never know, right? Like, you don't know what someone's situation is. They could have, you know, their grandmother could have died or something like that, and they got an inheritance, or, you know, they were at whatever, right? You just don't know, and no one's really gonna know unless that you're super close to that person, or like, I don't know, you can't really say anything that's weird unless like someone buys a new account and then changes the name, you know, that's different, right? But if they spend on their own account, you don't know, you know, what their circumstances are. Maybe they cashed out, yeah, you never know, right? Like maybe they had a trust or something. I mean, I don't really care what people spend their money on, you know. If they decide that, oh, I want to, you know, spend money on a game, then, you know, that's their own prerogative. You can't get 25 stars in that time. Well, I don't know how healthy the, like, you gotta remember, the European servers
things are really cheap on the European servers. Like, I've seen some of Game Zone's videos where, like, gems are selling for 50. They're selling for minimum price. And, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. So I can't comment because I'm not familiar with the economy on that server or in those servers. But I mean, you can have your skepticism or doubt. You know, that's your own prerogative. But for me, it's just like, yeah, maybe it's weird, but I just don't know. You know, maybe there's a legitimate reason. I will say, like, you gotta remember though, as a partner, their accounts are a little bit more. There's more eyes on our accounts, okay? So if there was something amiss, you're risking a lot because it's your partnered account, right? Like, our partner accounts have flags set on them. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, the alternative is though too, is, you know, maybe they got a contract or something with Blizzard, and maybe they got a bunch of orbs sent to them. You know, I don't know, right? You just don't know the circumstances because each like player, and then like there's even some, you know, it's like who got the Morn Skull sent to them, right? Not everyone did, and some people were upset about that. It's like anything, like any influencer that's out. I don't even like saying the word influencer, but anyone that makes like content out there, you know, brands decide to send certain things to certain people, and you just never know the circumstances of who got sent what. So yeah, that's all I'll say. Because I remember JT having like 1 million orbs in his account. I'm thinking, and I was like, what? That's just so odd to have that many orbs. He always had that many orbs too. And it's like, well, maybe he had something with Blizzard where he had all those orbs, you know? Again, you just don't know the circumstances. So yeah, maybe there was a deal. So what I'm trying to say is give people the benefit of the doubt. All right, Ann, take it easy. Forgot about this. Okay, yeah. You gotta still go down and unlock the gate. I don't think we have to kill that guy, right? Because, yeah. But we do have to open this one here, yeah. Ow. Will you be redesigning your wings if the feature comes to our server? They look pretty nasty. I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of in the stage where I'm not putting anything in, like buying anything. So, I don't know. And especially for that kind of upgrade, I mean, it's coming to to the servers, right? Like, we're getting it. Just no one really knows when we're getting it. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. What is it? $7 grand just to re-roll your wings, the max times. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I don't mind. There's like, you have to be, there's requirements to make them look awesome. You have to be over like 12,000 res, and you have to like there's so many times to like re-roll it until like you get all the. Okay, someone in chat probably knows the answer better than I, but like there's like, there's basically like a max re-roll that you can get, and it takes like $7 grand worth to get it, and then you can basically have infinite combinations of the wing, but like you don't have to keep re-rolling every time. It's just like, I don't know, there's like a maximum. It's not like you keep re-rolling indefinitely. I think it's like you have to get like mass or something, or I don't actually know. Like someone from the Chinese servers probably knows, and they can probably tell us. But it's like once you hit that number, it's like, oh, okay, now you can basically have whatever you want. Because people are making the Diablo 3 cosmic wings is what people's making. I would make those too. Those things look sweet. Whoops. Messed up my cue. What's up, Pem? I was gone. You're awesome as always. I'm alright. Just hanging in there. Been super busy. Yeah, just I don't know. Just life is kind of busy, crazy busy right now. I just feel like I don't know, I just feel like I'm just busy all the time. I was saying earlier, is like I haven't even really played this game much, and I haven't streamed. I haven't played this game much. This is the most I've played this game all week. Actually, in the past 2 weeks, right now is the most I've played this game, and I'm only 1291 because I just turned in all my battle pass points this week before the battle pass reset. I never collect my points. Well, I hardly ever collect my points. Like when I know there's a new difficulty coming. And then Friday I was gonna stream, but then I realized that I was like, oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day weekend, so you know there's that stuff. And then I was like, okay, I gotta stream Sunday. Plus my girlfriend's like working tomorrow, she's not off. Like I'm pretty sure if she was off, I probably wouldn't stream today either. But because she's working tomorrow, just like she was busy with her stuff on Sunday, so didn't do anything with her today. No, but it's like being busy and stressed just ages you. So I don't like it. But it makes me envious of sometimes of like the people who are, you know, just like don't have responsibilities or like worries or stresses in life. It kind of just makes me want to, you know, sell all my stuff and live out of a van, you know? In a van down by the river. I just live in a van at the beach, you know. But we actually have some overnight parking rules now at a lot of the beaches. So, and I just have to read up on like what the parking rules are again. So like they wanted to get like prevent a lot of people from parking overnight at the beaches. They do that in Galveston too. Is that Texas? Galveston? Or is that Illinois? Texas or Illinois? Texas? I think it's Texas, right? Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, you gotta back up. I'm gonna die. I got hit with the thing, so I was looking at chat. Okay.
Give me a sec, just doing some stuff. All right. 12% badges. Let's see what are they talking about. Anything good? Nah. Not really. Okay, saving that for tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna AFK here for a second. Okay, so the plan is we have RE in 14 minutes. There is the 3v3 battle that's happening as well. And then after that, we're gonna do the Phantom Market pools, and then maybe we'll do just a couple BGs to see how it's going. It's been a while since I've done any BGs, so maybe we'll just do like 3 BGs and then call it there. Not a super long stream. Kind of tired because, you know, busy. Again, busy with life, so haven't been streaming lately because I've been so tired and busy. So, all right, give me a second. I'm gonna AFK real quick before ROE starts. Give me 1 second. Be right back, everyone. Be right back. Alright, did I miss anything? No, okay. I missed some Discord stuff. Let's see what's going on. Should refill my water bottle too. You know what I'm surprised that no one has talked about yet? Is no one mentioned anything about the Warlock today in chat. Did everybody watch the 30th anniversary video? And like the Warlock stuff? Because no one has said anything about Warlock to me. That's actually kind of crazy. Alright, let me change gear. Give us Druid nerf. Warlock is far away. I just hope. Okay, I might. If Warlock is sort of like, and I know this doesn't happen very often, but if we get a drain life ability, I might play Warlock. We'll see. I play with Reckoning. I was in Midwinter. I was on yeah, I played on Reckoning, with Reckoning. And for a while there we had like a top 50 slot. Okay, let me make sure my stuff is set right. Okay, that all looks good. I'm good. We're ready to go. Oh, I think... On your main, or are you making news? We'll see. Maybe this one. I don't know. If the game stays the way it is, okay, let's just put it this way. If the game stays the way it is, and okay, let me ask you this question: does anyone get ever, when they load into a BG, does anyone ever get a West Coast Battleground? Say answer yes or no. I need to complain louder if Druid's still aren't enough. I'm surprised we didn't get a balance change. Like, I didn't pressure to ask why we didn't get a balance change, but because I've been busy. But yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get a balance change actually for Druid. If you can capture every demon, we need to figure out the behind the scenes of each demon ability, and Blizz tooltips aren't helpful. Well, I don't know if I don't know, because it's very difficult. So like, I've seen some content from the Diablo 4 like creators, right? For like the Warlock. I played Warlock on Diablo 2 Resurrected, right? Because that's live. So it's very interesting to know. Like, it'll be very interesting to see what they come out with for Diablo Immortal skills. DK only came back to the game yesterday. Who? DK. Who the heck is DK? What? DK is like Donkey Kong, Drift King. I'm like thinking like DK. What's DK? You mean DM? Oh, don't know. Oh, so you don't know anything about Warlock. Okay. I haven't tried the Vengeance Armor. I haven't gotten it yet. I have not even played this game for like 2 weeks. So I'm like super far behind on everything. And I think I only have like 1 new essence. So no. But I'm very curious on what abilities you get once you use the chest. Because I think I can stack it with the shoulders and the one, I think, main hand that fires multi-shot for every skill that you use. So yeah, we'll see. I'm hopeful, but I'm always hopeful, but with Demon Hunter abilities and stuff, we always, it's kind of a letdown, you know. Yeah, looks interesting. I agree. I'd be looking forward to your builds. We'll see. We'll see. Like, I don't really make that many builds unless like it's super interesting, right? Or if it's a new class, you know, I release like pre-release build just to give people idea of what it like what it looks like or what I'm thinking. Right? Because it's with like the new class videos, it's very difficult Okay, so the very first time I did this was with the Blood Knight, and I was kind of all over the place. But now I have kind of a script for every new class that comes out that I follow, and it's always pick one build and showcase that build like during my time playing. So I do all the PvE stuff, I do all the PvP stuff, we do all like the new raids, and we being like the content creators that are there during the playtest. And then like I have a notebook full of like, here's what I need to cover, and here's what I think is interesting, and then here's things that need development, and then I go through my notes and then make a video of it, and blah blah blah, right? And then I showcase like the base essences. Like I always do like a normal script. So the build videos only come out when I feel like there's something useful, and that's with Demon Hunter, that's with every new class. Like I never made a Fume Thread Demon Hunter video because I didn't feel like I needed to. It's like very self-explanatory. Everyone was using it. So yeah, and then the only time I make builds is to offer something different on like the Frozen People build and things like that. So or like if no one else makes a video, because for new classes no one really makes videos on like potential builds like I do. But you know, and I think that's great, because people look at everyone's videos for different reasons. And you know, if you want to look at PvP stuff, usually I'm the creator that makes the PvP stuff. So yeah, I don't know. But we'll see with the... We'll see what happens with the chest. Okay, I need to... Let me just turn this on now so I don't forget. Where's the... Oh, yeah, here. Display clan names. I always forget where that is. Am I gonna get perfect after this? I don't know. Well, it's fine. Even if I don't get 12%, it's fine. I don't even do that much PvP anymore nowadays, anyways. Well, hopefully I get a mark. They can just give me an impact marks manually. Should get it? Okay. You still use fan of knives? No, I don't. It's even with, and like since I'm never on West Coast servers when I BG anymore, it's even more impossible to play that build. Like everything is just so far behind, it never hits anyone because of server latency. So it's like if I don't shoot in front of them, it won't ever hit them. It's just terrible experience. But if your BG mergers are on your home server where your latency is fine, you might still be able to make it work, but it's very difficult to make it work. Oh, Praxis Fury's right there. controller disconnect. Didn't know Dubs was on the... There's two C-Dubs, though. Like, there's a real one and a fake one. I shouldn't say fake one. It's not... There's nothing fake about that person. There's two of them or something like that. Alright, let's see. Didn't count yet, so... Tomorrow morning, or if you stay up to 3 a.m. No, that's not true. You can look at it as soon as Rite finishes, this stage finishes, and we go into a Battle of the Immortal, it'll update. Like, I just gotta wait for Battle of the Immortal, and then this will update. Like, as soon as this first phase is over, it'll update. GG, I was hunting you down. No, I'm just kidding. I saw you a couple times. I was like, oh, look. Oh, because you participated in ROE. What? You just missed the part where we were just in that ROE battle? Crazy. Are we watching the same thing? Are we watching the same thing? That's just crazy. But yes, because I participated in ROE, it'll change. Because of once this phase finishes, it will update. But the badge doesn't up. You're right with the badge. You won't get the badge until the end, but you can still see what your present badge impacted, like the current cycle, after the first phase ends, right? You won't get the badge, like you said, until 3 a.m. You know, once the server resets. But for ROE, like, this impact will go up as soon as phase 1 finishes. This will be your first Blessed Reign. Congrats. Congrats. On your way to the cape. At least, I mean, I never wear that cape, but a lot of people do. Ari just started on your server.
What?
Okay, so Challenger Immortal is right. So let's see. Did it change? It still didn't change. Interesting. I can message the clan leader and be like, "Yo, my deed still is not perfect. Are you gonna send out badges or impact marks? Because I need like a couple." Let me take a picture of this. I'm gonna ask. Yeah. I just messaged him. No answer. Yeah, still didn't either update or something's weird. No, because normally after phase 1 it shows, but actually since the impact marks came out, maybe it's different. Maybe it takes a little bit. Like maybe it doesn't calculate until after this, like because they can still assign impact marks. It should register. Mine already did. Okay, that's what I thought after that battle, right? The phase 1 battle, it's supposed to update. So, and mine didn't. So, oh, that's because your cycle completed. No. That's because yours completed already, right? Ours still didn't complete yet because like our deeds didn't finish yet. I don't know. I don't freaking know anymore. You still have to do the 3v3. Oh, Kevik's finally responding. Okay, it's after the 3v3 apparently. I didn't think it was after the 3v3 before though, but that's what they're saying. I guess they know better than me. I don't really pay attention nowadays anyway, so I'm probably wrong. Okay, I need to figure out who is who again. Okay. 3 minutes. What do you think of the new cosmetic? Well, we're gonna be doing those pools right after this. I really haven't even checked it out. Let me take a look. This reminds me of something. Refined cosmetic. It's very flashy. Okay. It's very bright. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's very bright.
Another trip around the sun. Another year of life is gone.
40 seconds. Here we go.
I spend it mostly on the road. To find the place where I belong. I need a way back. I need an order start to guide me. Show me what I can see.
I think the better question is, what do you think of new cosmetic? 2, 1. Here we go. Continue. Enter. Join the battle. Bright. that's what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. That's very bright. Yeah, everyone's got the like, here it is right here. Yeah. I think we are. I forgot to change that thing. That's the old war. Yeah, this is sort of the old war. And now, yeah, it's the Challenge of the Immortal. But yeah, this is how the old Shadow War used to be. I remember. You guys remember that? Yeah, I remember that too. The good old days. Oh. This build is not good for... How'd that hit me? Oh my gosh, I just lost my cheat death. Oh, my pet savior. Sorry, pet savior. Not as big of a deal. I mean, still a big deal, but... All right. Okay, don't attack. I gotta remember who I'm not supposed to attack. Ow. What? And barbs do a lot of damage, man. GG, yes, GG, we won. I wasn't the last man standing. My team was the last. I didn't do anything. The only thing I did was when Akatsuki pushed in, that's when I attacked them. Okay, whoops. What's different from what they've been doing? They've been doing fear with summons, like the stupid mages, man. Those things hurt so much because the leash distance is so long. I turn this back off. The new shield. What's new? I feel like it's no different than what Necros have always done. Is like they run some kind of summons, they run infinite wraith, right? It's just I don't know. But where's my... Okay, I got... It lets the summon... Mages now cast Bone Spirits. Do we even want to... Okay, well, okay. I guess we're gonna experience this anyways. So we're gonna do the Phantom Market pools after turning this in, and then we'll see what happens. You get stuck in CC. So can the mages proc silence on you from like miles away? Because that would probably be dumb. And I'm gonna say, why isn't that nerfed yet? Yes. Yes. Why does this? Why can't DH ever be like that good? You know what I mean? What we get is Sentry that does 0 damage. Okay, we all need to ask for Sentry buff. The Sentries need to do more damage. Like, if you get hit by a Sentry, it should almost one-shot you, okay? DH has been killing, not with the latency that I have. How come our sentries don't like silence you? Our sentries should be able to like silence you from a mile away, right? And like what else? Sentry should also do more damage. What else? I don't know why I turned that off. DHs don't use primary attack right now though, but with the vengeance one, maybe we can make some kind of primary attack build again with the vengeance chest. We'll see. Hello, Divi. Are you now a necro? You're still a monk? Okay. Yeah, but necros are always good. Like necros probably have been the reigning like good class to play for a very long time.
I would say they'll hold the top PvP slot for a very, very long time. They've had the top PvP slot, I think, more than any other class. Okay, we'll do the Phantom Market pools, and then we'll do a couple BGs, and then we're gonna call it there. So let's see, put this in here. Go identify. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna ask for Sentry Summons buff for Demon Hunter. I feel like they want us to play Sentry traps and like sentries, but then the traps and sentries just don't do much. It should do more. Like running over a trap. Like running over a trap should hurt, right? Or like getting hit by a sentry should hurt. But you know, for whatever reason it doesn't. And I'm not sure the reason why. Okay. So let's do these Phantom Market pools. I feel like Necros are doing way too much damage at War and Visual Blitz. I mean, Necro is always really good. We all know this. Okay, let's see here. Let's take a look at the skin. Okay. I've seen that already. Okay. Cosmetic emote, idle effect. Kill streak. Cross class, movement effect. PvP kill effect. Another like tree. A lot of trees. This reminds me of the Children of the Forest one, just a little bit. Okay. And then let's see what's in here. Time-bound stuff that I don't really use. Portal. Emotes. 2 portals and emo. Okay. Let's draw and see what it looks like. Heal, please. Really? That's heal, please, with the red blood coming off. I wish I could bind that to a button so I could just spam heal, please, you know? Ballad of the Moon portal. Okay, I got the portal on 1, 2, 3, 4th draw. Okay, interesting. Meh, it's okay. Kind of like just like thorns and blood. Is that grape? Oh, so it looks like grapes. What are those things hanging off there? Same thing, just different color. Yeah, that skin is not good. This one looks like one of the ones we already had. But except instead of fur, it has like straw. It was a purple one with like fur. And this one is very similar to that, but just has like straw instead. Okay, so either we get the ultimate or the cosmetic next time. Let's see. Ultimate. See what it looks like. Okay, I mean, a lot of flash in that effect, though. Like, the whole screen and, like, the Phoenix thing comes out. Alright. We got a frame. The idle effect. Was it idle effect? We got the thing that floats around you at the bottom. Forgot what that's called. I think it's 4,800 extra orbs for enhancements. I don't think I'm gonna do the enhancements. Hey, Ballad of the Moon. Cosmetic, refining your cosmetic unlocks exclusive features. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like without it. Let me collect these two. Because no one really uses these things anyways. Another, like, I can't look. Funny. Alright. Let's take a look at what this looks like. I think it's going to be, like, super flashy, right? I just have a feeling it's... okay. Okay, it's not... okay, it's not bad. Let me... let's put the helmet on. Okay. Let me see. Helmet on or off? I kind of like the helmet off. Dragons on the weapons. Where? On? Okay. Okay, we'll leave it on. The white wings look really good with it though. So I like the white wings. Looks pretty sweet. Okay. Now let's look at the refinement, right? Oh. With the idle effect. Last one was a bit better. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's look at the refinement now. Let's see. Upgrade. Oh my, it's 4,500 orbs. Okay. Wait, what did that... hold on. So you've changed the hair color. Wait. This is how it looks now, right? With the refinements, you get new stuff. Okay. Refined off. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. And if you upgrade, you get a different hair color. You get a halo in the back. Halo. Where? What? What am I missing? I don't see a halo effect. Grants a new... the helmet is on. It's a bug? Okay. Okay, so the refined armor. I like the purple though. And then the weapons have dragons on it. Okay, so that's what you were saying. Is that worth? And then you get a new ephemeral treasure for... I don't even like these things though. I don't know. I don't think that's worth 4,500 orbs. Who has to refine... hold on. Where is he? Oh my gosh.
Oh, this thing. Okay. So you get this giant thing on your back. That's the halo. Okay. Celanine, where are you? Come. I want to see what you look like. Like your player model. I don't care what it looks like on your screen. I want to see what it looks like in game. Come near me. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Nah. Oh, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it either. Cause I don't know. Maybe Blizzard will give it to me for free. He's probably busy. It's fine. Let's go do the 3 battlegrounds, see how it is with all the necros running around. You know what you could do though? We could always break out the old helm. I'm about the BG master now. Let me just invite you. He's right there. He's coming. I mean, necros are all... And there was a couple necros that are already running that silence, and it was like hella annoying. And the only thing that you can do is just like the reduce loss control. Okay. Let me see. So you got the halo thing on the back compared, right? Okay, so I don't have that. Okay, I guess. And then you got these like dragons going around you that I don't have, or these, yeah, this dragon thing. And turn around, face me, face the front so I can see what the weapons look like. Or from the front of the model looks like. Okay, I mean, I see the weapons. And then, okay, yeah, so this is gold instead of purple. I don't know, chat, what do you think? I don't think that's worth 4,500 orbs, right? Like, that is... I don't know, that's pretty steep. Nah, don't. Nope. Okay. If it was cheaper, not worth 45. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with that one. That was like, you like it? I mean, okay. It's not that. It's not whether you like it or not. It's like, do you spend? Is it worth it to you? So okay, here's an example. Is it worth $100 to upgrade on domestic first class? Is it worth $100 to $150 to upgrade for, like, you know, a 3.5-4 hour flight, right? So 3.5 to 4 hour flight, is it worth $150? To some people it's not, but to other people it is. So, you know, that's the way you got to look at it. But for me, I'm probably never gonna use this cosmetic again. So I don't know. I don't think it's worth. I don't know. You can get another. I get all the Phantom Market skins for free though, so it you know, maybe I do spend the 4,500 orbs because I'll never be able to get the refinement again. I don't know, because and then what if you get like FOMO that you should have bought it, you know what I mean? And then once the event passes, I can't get the refinement anymore. Or can I still get the refinement after the event passes? I think I can always buy, right? I think you can always get this, right? It's not like a time thing, or I don't know, maybe it is a time bound thing.
Don't do it, Key. It's not worth it. Well, if you look at it that way, get it. You already get all the phantoms for free, and it will go away once the event is gone. Okay, okay, okay. Because the tab won't be there. Oh, you can't get the Serpent Refining, so I don't think so. Oh, that's right. You can't. Oh, big surprise. Guess what server we're on? East Coast again. Oh, man. Okay, you know, the hill looks kind of cool here. Alright, we're gonna send it after this, alright? We're just gonna send it. Yeah, you always just send it, right? You know, so just send it. Oh crap, I forgot to change. Oh, got to change my thing. I'm still running my 3v3 or 3v all build. Oops. Make it complete. Alright, we're just gonna send it. Kind of back there fighting those two. Maybe they should have helped him, but I think he's got it, right? Yeah. Okay. Very unfortunate chain of events that just happened there. The unfortunate chain of events were basically I got pulled back on my that's the second time that's just happened. It's like you're supposed to be immune for half a second, and then it feels like sometimes you're not. And then you know why? Because it's mostly due to server latency. If where am I from? US, California. Okay, so I just got stopped mid-air on a daring swing. Very frustrating. And I just got exploding palmed mid-dash. Man, that's so annoying. That's not supposed to happen. I think Chaps the Acrobat is
just not as good as it. Like, I just don't think it's that valuable because the knockback, you'll still get knocked back, and then it won't make you immune anyways, and then it just increases cooldown from the next hit that you take. Like, I just got stopped on my... Okay, yeah, Necro range still is a problem. They were supposed to fix... Wow, I shouldn't say that. There was a proposal to fix the Necro leash range a couple patches ago and didn't make it in. I still think that they should have... Yeah, I still think that they should have put that in. And I just... Okay, I just used escape twice. And both times, I got pulled back. It was like a rubber band back to where I was. Okay, we're gonna change. We're gonna not run Chap to the Acrobat next game. Especially with like the rubber band that happens. Because like, it just, if I get moved back the same spot I was just in, it completely negates the whole point of running Chaps. Like... You escape and then you get pulled back. It's like, yeah, it's weird. And it's not hard CC that's really killing me. It's just that like knockback. That's what's killing me. Okay, well, we're gonna fix that right now. There's like 3 changes that should happen. Monk for sure, Necro leash, Unsilence, and Druid tankiness. Bear tank. Those 3 changes definitely need to happen. And I just haven't been complaining lately either because I haven't been playing. So maybe that's it. So maybe I'm to blame. You know? Maybe I'm to blame. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't think so. 1. It was too strong. Okay. Let's change this. That should fix that problem. Let's see if that helps. With Necro, though, this might make more sense. So maybe we try that. Does the silence count as a lost? Does silence count for uncontrollable? Will it proc uncontrollable? Does anyone know? You think so? Okay, let me see. I might... We'll go with this and we'll see. Because the 10% on might be okay. We'll see. This is a monk right here. Look how many necros are on that side. Got stopped again on my... on my escape. Full health heal. Nice. Taunt. Too many people for me to fight alone. Where's my team? Don't know where my team is. Oh, apparently we only have 7 people. That's what they're saying. Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it is stun, like hard loss of control, but the thing is, it still seems to get consumed even when you want to use a knockback. Even to a knockback, it will reset the cooldown to 3 seconds on escape. So like, yeah. The match wasn't even. Well, of course it wasn't even. I just want to try a new Demon Hunter build. Like, I just want to try the new chest. I'm gonna try to make time tomorrow to try and find time to try and find time to get the chest tomorrow, because I really want to try a new Demon Hunter build out. Like, I'm just tired of Fume Thread. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, Paragon points. Okay. Heard it sucks. Well, I don't really listen to anybody, so I have to experience it for myself, you know? Okay, I was gonna change the essence, because I feel like Chaps just doesn't... If you read Chaps, and mostly I think it's because of the latency. Like, the problem is the latency, and I always rubber band back into place, and that's like killer for me. Yeah, look what it says. So it says it can be used for suffering total loss control, silence, and knockback effects, making you immune to their effects for 0.5 seconds. Right? If the escape breaks you out of total loss control, silence, and knockback effect, its cooldown is increased by 3 seconds. The thing with knockback though is base escape can get you out of knockback effects. So if Chap, like this is what I'm saying, Chaps doesn't feel good if it's just a knockback effect. And there's not that many total loss of controls. Like if you get feared by a Necro in this state of the game, you probably should uninstall. So, but the only thing like Necro, Satyr Taunt will get you, Druid Bear Grab will get you, and the Silence will get you, right? So those are the 3 things that you have to be careful of. But for just knockback effect, I don't think Chaps is good because it procs too much on knockback effects. And then you just rubber band in place anyways, right? So that's what I'm saying is like, I don't feel like this is good anymore because of there's just too much knockback in the game. Alright, so we try this. There's a new Necro Creeping Fear build. Bone Spears Fear you. What? So they gave Bone Spears Fear now too. So it's not Necro Wraith form. They gave their Bone Spears Fear too. What is wrong with Blizzard? How is this stuff in the game? What? How come no one complains? Am I the only one that complains about this stuff? Mages can fear you now. That's so dumb. Okay, I need to start making a list again. How come no one else has said anything? Like, why am I the only one that's complaining? Is it an instant fear or do they have to cast fear on you? It's actually not as strong as the other build. Okay, but so if the fear catches up to you, okay, silence locks you out of your skills, but you can still move, right? The mages can fear you. How long is the fear, and is it an instant cast or like is there a casting bar? Cause like I'm curious about that. This is the last game, by the way. And then I'm gonna write down my list of complaints, and then, you know. It empowers you and your mage's primaries to fear. So if the mage primary attacks you, you get feared. How long's the fear? Don't tell me it's like a 3-second fear too, because that's stupid. Not sure, but they are long enough to annoy me. It's not 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Don't know much. It's like 0.5 to 1 seconds maybe. Okay. If it's 0.5, okay, that's if it's like the duration of a blind. Okay. You know what we got? We got blind on what essence on smokescreen, but it's like half a second blind, which is like nothing, right? This blind on smokescreen, if you're running fume thread, this is like a half a second blind. It's like not even that long. How come we don't get something like, oh, fears enemy, or roots smokescreen now roots enemy in place, right? Like, why do we get such terrible stuff, you know? It's the new Necro off. Okay, let me look. Thank you. Let me read. New legendary equipment. Okay, here we go. Looking offhand. Bone Spirits now empower you and your nearby summons, causing your primary attacks to inflict stacks of encroaching fear on enemies that eventually explode to deal damage and cause fear. Empowers you and your nearby summons, causing your summons fire primary attack. I'm assuming that, yes, since you're saying that they can fear. So, empower you and your nearby summons, causing your primary attacks to inflict stacks of encroaching fear that eventually explode to deal damage.
Okay, it says eventually. So how many stacks does it take to proc the fear? Like, how many times you have to be hit by a primary attack from either the Necro or the summons for it to proc fear? It's 4 to 5. And is there a debuff that gets applied that keeps track? So, like, I'm basically saying, does resistance help prevent those stacks from showing up? Like, is it a harmful effect? You see, you follow my train of thought? No, it doesn't put a debuff. So, okay, so there's no debuff that gets applied? Okay. No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking if you can resist fear. I'm asking if it's a harmful effect, because resistance reduces the duration of harmful effect. So let's say, like bleed, for example. 1 stack of bleed, 2 stacks of bleed, 3 stacks of bleed, right? Resistance will help the duration of each of those bleed stacks. So sometimes you can get a bleed to fall off before the next bleed gets applied. Like, does that make sense? So I'm thinking is, if it applies a harmful effect, I'm just going to look at the screen next time. Because if it's a harmful effect, and if you have high enough resistance, maybe you can keep the stacks from reaching 4 or 5, right? Come on. Where's the big brain thinking here in chat, right? It's like, I'm asking these questions for a reason. So I'm thinking, he's like, okay, well, maybe I can prevent even reaching 4 to 5 stacks, and then it's not even a problem. Because if I have like 13,000 resistance, right? And then I stack like, you know, harmful effects duration reduced. Like, you know what I mean? Green set makes it long. Yeah, I know. And then, but there's ways to cancel out that green set too. Main hand Necro gives 20% proc fear on spirit. Oh, me. Is it the new main hand? Command skeleton stuns enemies? No, that's not it. Wait, what? Command skeleton stuns enemies or after hitting them. Wait, what is that wording? Command skeleton stun enemies for after hitting them 4 consecutive times. The same enemy cannot be stunned more than once every 6 seconds. There's a main hand that allows command skeleton. No one runs command skeletons though. No, it's old. We just need the. I just wish Sentry worked like better than it did, because in this current form, it's terrible. Sentry is not good. Ah, well, kind of wasted my burst there. On. Done. Done. Pawn. Dead.
Taunt. Okay, everyone just rotated for some reason. I'm watching on a mobile. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, the stun is slightly irritating, but not like, you know, I think, oh my gosh. Fear. A little camping their spawn there and alleviated a lot of pressure. Yeah, 100%. By the way, chaps. If this game had chaps on, there's no way I'd be able to have this much mobility and flexibility with chaps. Yeah, chaps is just, yeah, man. With the amount of knockbacks in the game, if you escape when you have a knockback on you, that's like the worst time ever. Proc escape, you know what I mean? Nah, I gotta get off. Okay, yeah, that felt much better with Secret Safeguard over chaps, because yeah, I mean, chaps just half a second. If it was longer, okay. Instead of asking for nerfs all the time, I think I would say, hey, Demon Hunter needs a buff. Make it so chaps makes you immune for like 1.5 seconds. Like maybe keep the escape cooldown reset to 3 seconds. Like keep that the same thing, but make the immunity more than half a second. Because you basically die. If you get knocked back and you use escape, that just kills you. Because remember, base escape will get you out of a knockback. And that's the thing that I don't think. Okay, actually what they should do, this is the buff I would ask. It should not reset on knockback effect. Chaps of the Acrobat should not be on knockback. Because base escape gets you out of knockback. So it doesn't make sense to reset or to like for us to get punished if we use it on a knockback. Yeah, like total loss control and silence makes sense 100%. And then make us immune for half a second, maybe a second would be great. So 1 second immunity for total loss control and silence, but not knockback effect. That is just, that's why it felt so bad, like with all the knockback, especially Monk. Okay, yeah. I think that's what I would ask for, is like the knockback effect doesn't make sense to be on chaps. Like just take that out. Yeah, 100% that BS, that knockback. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, why don't I ever have escape charges anymore, even on a knockback? Because I thought for some reason, and this is just my bad, I thought for some reason it was only on total loss control. But then I've read it, I'm like, oh, it's knockback effect. No wonder I don't have any escape. Like, that's why my escape sucks all the time. So, yeah, I think so. Demon Hunter needs a buff. I didn't say that. I said, don't put words in my mouth. I said instead of asking for nurse all the time, maybe you could just ask for a Demon Hunter big buff, and the change to Chaps of Acrobat, right? Don't take things out of context. Like that kind of annoys me when people do that. It's not. I'm not just saying, oh, let's ask for a Demon Hunter buff. I'm saying instead of the inverse of asking for a nurse all the time, asking for maybe a change to Chaps of the Acrobat, because basic escape takes you out of a knockback. Like why does it proc a reset escape cooldown on that? That's just weird. So yeah, anyways, did they change that recently? I don't know. I thought it was just total loss control, wasn't it? Let's look at the past notes. Let me find it. Yeah, you can escape out of knockback. Base escape always gets you out of knockback, which is why escape was so good compared to Daring Swing. I'll have to look. I'll just do it off the stream. I don't want to look at it because it's gonna take a while to find it. No, it was like that from the start. Okay. Maybe it was just not a whole lot of okay. We probably just didn't notice it because it didn't, when you escape out of an effect, it didn't increase the cooldown. So maybe we just didn't see it. I think the cooldown's fine on there if it breaks you out of total loss control and silence. I think that should stay. But I don't think base escape knockback should be on there because base escape gets you out of knockback effects already. So, it's interesting. Okay, we'll figure it out. I definitely want to try this week. Try to get the new chest. Where can I get it? Does anyone know how I can get the chest really easily? Because that would be like really helpful. Trial? Okay. Are you sure? Craft 50 chests. Just AFK farm bot matches. What is that? Just AFK farm bot matches. What does that mean? Oh, and Trial of the Hordes. I always get players when I'm in Trial of the Hordes though. What do you mean? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go and figure out what I'm gonna eat, and then yeah. We're gonna be Immortals next week, so it usually lets you pick essences. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow I should have at least an hour to play this game, so I will try to get chests and then figure it out. But make sure you only open the chest after after server Paragon is 1300, or if I'm 1300, because that means that I can't get the chest for 2 weeks. So I need to wait 2 weeks is what you're saying if I want to guarantee chest. I probably should get the chest before that then, right? Okay, I'll probably get it before. Okay, I'm off. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully have some news about the chest, and yeah, I'll see everyone next week. Once you hit 1300, it says once you hit 1300. Yeah, I mean, satyrs are always just good. Yeah, I know how regions play differently. Okay, I'm off. Thanks everyone. See you next time. Goodbye.
Silence falls, darkness creeping in. When the lights go